The third one is using Buddha mind to gather up all sentient beings and making offerings, which is not easy. To gather up, you must have virtue, practice, and knowledge, so that you can gather up people's hearts. Gather up, to use modern terms, means that they have a very strong ability to win the hearts of people. Present people, business people are called psychology. How to grasp the psychology of the masses, how to understand the psychology of sentient beings, and lead them back to the true Dharma. That is what in Buddhism is called, using Buddha mind to gather up all sentient beings and making offerings. In other words, this kind of offering actually replaces all the Buddhas who receive sentient beings. Especially in Pure Land Buddhism called welcoming and escorting, we must receive and lead all sentient beings to the Pure Land. Only this method is in this life, deceasing to be saved. Not only for all the people you know, you have to guide them. You have to persuade them. For all sentient beings, you also have to welcome them and guide them. In your home, there are many sentient beings. In the apartment building where you live now, mice, cockroaches, flies, and mosquitoes are all sentient beings. You should teach them to recite the Buddha's name and persuade them to give up their animal bodies. That body is very bitter. It prays to the Buddha to seek rebirth in the Pure Land. This is true for all animals. Of course we will love people even more. What method do we use to gather up sentient beings? Use Buddha statue, Buddha name. Currently, the Buddha recitation machine is very popular. For us who recite the Buddha's name is in the house for 24 hours without interruption. You may say, my family members don't believe in Buddhism, and my family members oppose reciting Buddha's name. That means you haven't cultivated well. Logically speaking, Amitabha Buddha's students are welcomed by all sentient beings. If you are a student of Amitabha Buddha, if you are not welcomed by everyone, there is bound to be a problem. You have to reflect on yourself and check yourself carefully. It is certain that we ourselves are not doing according to the Dharma. If you can do it exactly as the principles is, according to the Dharma, how comes that is not welcomed by people? Definitely welcomed by your family's members. In general, this respect for the people in your family, you do not do well. I have studied Buddhism. I will definitely be reborn as a Buddha in the future. Those who don't study Buddhism are guilty. They will all go to hell in the future, so how can you live in harmony with your family members? Enemies against each other. You must practice respect. In the past, you did not learn Buddhism and did not know how to be respectful. Now that you have learned Buddhism, you are sincere and respectful to everyone in your family. You have really learned Buddhism and really changed. So how can your family not be happy or not accept it? In the past, I didn't know how to praise my family. But now I know how to appreciate my family. Never mention any faults in the family, and don't take them to heart. If the family has a good side, you should praise them. Then the luck of your whole family can really change. If every family does this, it will change the social atmosphere. What is offering? Offering is service. Enthusiastically serving the family. There are so many people in your family, old and young. Serving them and taking care of their daily life, that is the offering. There are internal wealth and external wealth. We use physical strength, use labor to serve, which are called internal wealth. And internal wealth is even more superior than external wealth. Using our wisdom to improve the living standard of the family, wishing the whole family to experience more happiness and peace. Then you are using the Dharma offering. You use your wisdom to think about how to change the environment at home. so that those who work can work with peace of mind, work hard, and work hard. Go to school, study hard, study diligently. Truly a perfect family. Expansion is a harmonious society, a peaceful society, it's all in the offering. If we can't do it, just blaming others is a mistake. Truly practicing in accordance with the principles and methods will definitely be able to gather up all living beings. What is gather up? Making people admire, make people follow, make people spontaneous, hope to come to study with you. Come to ask for advice with you. This is the power of gathering up all sentient beings. So we have to honestly gather up all sentient beings and make offerings. We must set a good example for all living beings in society.